1 year after India's deadliest aviation disaster in recent decades, investigators are still searching for answers. India's Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau or AAIB has officially delayed the final report into the tragic Air India Flight AI171 crash. And here is why the report has been delayed and what investigators are still trying to determine. The Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner crashed shortly after the takeoff from Ahmedabad on June 12, 2025, claiming the lives of 260 people and shocking the aviation world. The accident quickly became one of the most closely watched aviation investigations in recent years.
It's been about 7 months since the Ahmedabad crash, and yet we don't have any answers about what led to the AI171 crash.
Drawing attentions from regulators, aircraft manufacturers, airlines, and safety experts around the world. Under international aviation rules, a final accident report is normally expected within 1 year. However, investigators say a crucial part of the analysis is still incomplete, forcing them to extend the investigation by approximately 3 more months. According to officials, the focus is now on detailed forensic testing of aircraft's GEnx engines manufactured by General Electric Aerospace. Although the engines were heavily damaged by fire, investigators found that the large portions remained intact. These engines have been transported to a specialized GE Aerospace facility in Ohio, United States, where experts are carefully dismantling and examining every critical component. This is not a routine process. Only a handful of facilities worldwide have the tools and expertise required to safely deconstruct and analyze modern high-bypass turbofan engines at such detailed level. Investigators say they have already mapped much of sequence that led to the loss of engine power. However, they still need to determine exactly why it happened. Was it mechanical issue, an electronic malfunction, or something else entirely? Officials estimate that the final analysis could take up to 3 more months before the investigation is completed. One of the biggest mysteries in the investigation involves the aircraft's fuel control switches. Preliminary findings indicated that just 32 seconds after takeoff, the cockpit fuel control switches moved sequentially from the run position to cutoff. This action would immediately stop fuel from reaching the engines, resulting in a rapid loss of thrust. Because these switches control the flow of fuel to the engines, investigators are treating this finding as one of the most critical pieces of evidence in the entire case. But the critical question remains, how did those switches move? Leaked cockpit voice recorder audio reportedly captured a moment of confusion between the pilots. According to reports, one pilot asked, "Why did you cut off?" while the other responded, "I did not do so." That exchange has become one of the most discussed pieces of evidence in the entire investigation. Investigators are now examining whether the switches were moved by human action or whether an extremely rare electronic or system malfunction could have triggered the event. The investigation widened even further after another Air India Boeing 787 incident earlier this year.
Breaking news coming in this hour, Air India announced that it has grounded a Boeing 787-8 aircraft after one of its pilots reported a possible defect in the aircraft's fuel control switch.
In February, pilots operating a Dreamliner departing London reportedly raised concerns that fuel switches did not remain firmly in the run position when subjected to light vertical pressure. Because of that report, aviation authorities are taking a closer look at the switch hardware itself. Officials from India's DGCA are expected to observe safety testing conducted by Boeing in Seattle to evaluate the design and behavior of these switches under different conditions. While investigators have not established a direct connection between the two incidents, the London event has become an important part of the broader investigation and could help investigators rule out or confirm certain possibilities. For now, investigators say the final conclusions must wait until the engine analysis is complete. An interim update is expected to provide the latest findings, but the definitive answer to what caused Flight AI171 to crash may still be months away. As the investigation continues, families of the victims, aviation experts, and the global aviation community remains focused on one question: what exactly happened in those final seconds after takeoff? We'll continue following every development and bring you updates as soon as new information becomes available. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more aviation content. Until then, clear skies and safe travel.